Okay. So let's watch this together. And I'll tell you if he even loses, like, seconds. Or milliseconds. Ball dies very quickly, no roll there. Pretty fast club up. Not as fast as possible, but he loses maybe 0.2 of a second there.
Nice on.
Under a 10-foot putt is pretty much ideal. Next hole. 2 clubs up, pretty fast.
Excellent.
Ball's within 2 feet, 3 feet. Literally, almost nothing he could have done there that would have saved any amount of time besides hitting it in the hole. A 12 there is great. Dead wind. He gets probably as up left on this ball as you can while still making the green.
Great.
10 feet. Doesn't have to change his angle. Alright, so this run's absurd at this point. Like, it's already disgusting. He's played 3 holes in under 48 seconds, or in under 50 seconds. So this is his first encounter with really bad wind that's going to affect anything. He's got the club up 3 times here. Does exactly that. Probably wanted the extra frame. I don't know. Hard to know without... He probably doesn't even know anymore. The extra frame probably would have been a little better. Ball tails away a little bit, so that sucks. But he's lost maybe a second. Maybe 2. Yeah, he's lost, I mean, 0.8 of a second there, maybe. Again, this is ideal wind. Maybe 2 or 3 miles an hour stronger would be the most ideal, but it's in the perfect direction, and he capitalizes on it beautifully. Within 10 feet, basically. Doesn't have to change his angle much. If you notice, he's been hitting the same putt basically every time.
Ready, go.
3 clubs up here, I would have gone 2. Doesn't matter.
Excellent.
2 feet away from the hole. So on his 2 par 3s so far, he's stuck it within 3 feet and within 2 feet.
Ready, go.
This is a little wonky. He's clearly not sure what he wants to do here. But it works out okay because it hits this hill and just kind of sticks. This is not what he intended to do, by the way. Like, he didn't know what he wanted out of this shot at all. And he's kind of winging it at this point.
Nice on.
He's getting slow rolled a little bit. This is the first, like, average hole. So what's he play this at? 25? He ideally you want to play it like a 23. Maybe a 22 even. But the way the green is sloped is a little bit suspicious. So, and hard to predict. Okay, again, he's going to have to go club up here. Probably just once. Okay, he does it twice. Takes a lot of power off. Not the best line, but he's within 20 feet. Dead on putt, doesn't have to change anything. So he's lost probably 2 seconds on 7 and a second on 8.
Ready, go.
Clearly, this is his shot of choice. He knows exactly what he wants here. He's going to club up 3 times, I guess. This is exactly what I would have done.
Nice on.
Played the angle a little sloppy, so he's going to have to adjust his putt. This cost him a ½ second and then maybe another ½ second on the putt. So far, he's lost 4 seconds. of, like, perfect play. Like, no human being plays it that fast. He's lost 4 seconds of, like, perfect play. This shot is probably his worst tee-off shot so far. I have a lot of questions about this tee-off shot. That probably cost him a second. Maybe a second and a half. So we're at, like, on the generous end, 5.5 seconds of time loss.
Ready, go.
Perfect wind. Well, not perfect, but directionally speaking, it's pretty great. And this shot, if I remember correctly, is pretty solid. Dies in the rough, gives him a pretty clean chip. Chip is not perfect.
Nice on.
So he probably lost, again, from playing it perfectly, 2 seconds.
Ready, go.
Like a 24 there is not great. That's probably the only, like,
Nice shot.
I don't even want to call it a bad hole. That's like an average hole there. Maybe a little bit subpar. This looks like it's going to be fine. Front hole location is super finicky here, but the in-wind is good. Within 15 feet, no problem. Easy eagle. 403 here is disgusting.
Ready, go.
He takes a modest risk here by not clubbing up.
Shot.
That's why it's a modest risk.
Nice on.
So it left a little bit to be desired. Fairly long putt. So far I'm counting at most 10 seconds of perfect play. I need to keep stressing that. 10 seconds is perfect play.
Go.
Realistically, this is as good as you can, like, as a human being is going to do with this. He's playing this really well. Obviously, it's a world record. Clubs up once. I would have taken 2 frames off, he takes 3 off. Clearly he's smarter than I am.
Nice on.
True, Vtor. That hole, not a whole lot you could do better there, except for maybe hit your 2 shot a little less far.
Ready, go.
Please make note that he's 20 under par through 14 holes.
Nice shot.
Cannot be stressed enough. He's 20 under par through 14 holes. Instant club up with quick switch there. This is probably perfect distance.
Nice on.
Easy putt.
Finish.
Perfectly played hole.
Ready, go.
Don't remember what you did here.
Nice shot.
That stopped rolling incredibly fast. This looks like it's going to be great. Little bit too much. 17-footer and this green breaks quite a bit, so half second of time loss there. But it was made up for by how fast the tee-off shot stopped rolling. That was like a 24, I guess. 25. Okay, this is the last super difficult hole, and this is pretty shitty RNG. Can't get as on top of it as you want to here. Slides it past the hole, no problem. Gets to his putter pretty quickly. Knocks it down. 16 seconds, you want to play that at best at 15. He's 24 under par. This club selection is perfect and it works out because of the angle. And this hole location sucks, but because it's raining, the ball won't roll forever. There you have it. 605. I mean, dude, if he was perfect, that's a 555, 550 at best. If he's perfect. Yeah, it runs just insane.